kids, big kids, little kids, comic books and toys for all the girls and boys.
Hey everybody, McKenna and Kayla here, back to do another unboxing with you. This box just came in the mail from Hasbro Pulse, and I'm really excited to find out what's in it.
Oh yeah! I think Dad should do this.
Yeah, I think so too. Now it's time to open it.
I wonder what's inside.
Whoa! The M.O.D.O.K action figure. This looks amazing. What do you think, Kayla?
Pretty amazing.
Yeah, look at that face. That looks awesome, doesn't it? The box is really nice. I like the artwork on the side. Really cool. The figure looks amazing. Got some bios here and basically what you expect from a normal Hasbro box. Wow, this is real awesome, huh, Kayla?
Yeah.
The fire looks really cool, and the chair and how the face looks. I'm guessing those are like different like face plates that you can take off to make like different expressions. But this just looks so amazing.
I see cool. It looks like a girl with the lipstick.
Yeah, kind of like an old lady M.O.D.O.K. Face. It has some nice like toy artwork here. It's pretty like shiny, and it just looks real nice on this part of the box. Wow. Really awesome. Now let's crack this open and play with it.
Kind of looks like a border figure.
Kind of. The figure was a little hard to put together, but my dad helped, and now we have it figured out. Now Kayla's going to put the fire on.
And I like this little stand.
Wow, that looks awesome. Look how cool this looks. It's ginormous. This may be like one of my favorite Marvel Legends of all time. This looks really cool.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a lot of articulation because, you know, it's mostly just head and body. But otherwise, this is an amazing figure. The detail on this is just stunning. It has an interchangeable head, which is like a kind of like frowning, mad head.
And there's two other hands.
Yeah, like a fist and then like a trigger figure hand. There's also a lot of really nice detail on this one. There's like this like controller type thing.
To
the
make
arms
him
can
fly.
move, the things can move. This stand is really nice. The fire looks really cool. I mean, everything about this figure is really, really awesome. It's just a really cool figure.
Yep.
This is the size of a regular 6-inch Marvel Legend compared to the size of the new M.O.D.O.K. Pretty big.
I like how they did the mouth. It's a pretty cool figure. And I wish this could actually move and this could light up.
Right.
It would be cool if there was a beam shooting out of his head. Looks like you could put like the X-Men thing right here. So it looks like it's beam. I like how they did the gray and the white. The eye.
And this is the alternate head. What's your favorite alternate head?
Probably the mad face.
Yeah, I like both actually. But I think I'm going to go with the mad face too. Because I like how they did the mouth and how it's like open and you can see like the tongue. That's pretty awesome.
Now it's time to play.
Holy moly, your head's big.
That's because my brain's so bigger than yours. I will destroy you with my mind.
Okay, then let's do some simple trivia questions.
Meow.
Hey, I was just going to ask who won the Battle of Delaware. Thanks for watching this review. We really appreciate it.
Please click the like button.
And subscribe. Peace, love, and having fun. Next up, we're going to draw M.O.D.O.K, so stay tuned.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Adam and McCunna here.
Hi.
And today we are drawing
M.O.D.O.K.
M.O.D.O.K. That's right. So for those that don't know, this is M.O.D.O.K. He is a character from Marvel Comics. He was created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. And M.O.D.O.K is an acronym that stands for Mental, Mobile, Mechanized. Those are all the M's at the beginning. And then organism designed only for killing. So mental organism designed only for killing, or mobile, mechanized. I don't know why they didn't put 3 M's at the beginning of his name. He would have been M.O.D.O.K.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is a Marvel Legends figure from Hasbro. You could see him there. We just got this recently, so we're going to draw him. He also has a TV show now, right?
Yeah.
Is that on Hulu?
Yeah.
We haven't watched it yet.
No.
It doesn't
We
look
don't have Hulu.
No, we don't have Hulu, and it doesn't look particularly interesting to us. Anyways, this is a beautiful looking action figure. So we're going to draw. It's pretty detailed. It's some unusual shapes here. But anyways, the first M.O.D.O.K was George Tarleton. He was an employee of AIM, which is Advanced Idea Mechanics. They're an organization of bad guy scientists that often fight Captain America and the Avengers, and
Yeah.
they give everybody problems. Anyways, he was transformed into M.O.D.O.K. He made his first appearance in Tales of Suspense 93-94. And so today we're going to have some fun, and we're going to draw M.O.D.O.K. You can see he's got some pretty good articulation for a funny guy in a chair. And, you know, he doesn't move a whole lot, but he's pretty cool. He spins around.
Yeah.
He's got a couple different faces you could put on his head. We're going to kind of have him holding his little joystick here and have his hand like that. All right, so get out your pencils, your crayons, your markers, whatever you like to draw with. We are going to do a quick sketch in pencil first, and then we're going to do all the details in marker. And when I say quick sketch, we're going to try to make this as quickly as possible because I've been talking too much as it is. He's kind of like a rectangular shape, so I'm literally just going to kind of do this shape here and know that that's going to be the most of the body right there. And then I'm going to do like a little thing of legs, just real quick. You may not even be able to see all this on the screen. The armrests kind of stick out a little bit like this. So basically I'm drawing almost an egg circular shape, but you could also square it off if you want, or rectangle. And then I'm drawing a couple horizontal lines here and then curving them down around like that. And then I drew the legs real quick, and then kind of give you an idea of, you know, where the arms are coming out of. And then the head, kind of, there's like another, it kind of curves up like this and then comes out. But we want to make sure he has a really big head. And then the hair, we can add a little extra at the top for where the hair will be. And then where the arms come out, it kind of like part of his casing or whatever you want to call it comes out like that over the armrest. And that's the basic shape. And then there's some like jet booster or rocket thing here that shoots him up so he can fly. We're going to draw a little bit of the flames that come out. And there are these kind of question mark shapes. And you can see I'm using the side of my pencil. I'm not pushing down hard. I'm drawing very lightly. and then some flames that are going to come up, kind of like that. I'm going to kind of do a quick shape of where the mouth is. Hi Kayla, we have a guest appearance from Kayla who just came in the room. And then a little tiny nose here. His eyes kind of come down like that. And you know, I may move things around when I do more of the artwork, the detailed line artwork. This is just kind of giving me an idea where everything will be. Do you feel like this helps you to sketch things out?
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely feel like I need it as an artist to kind of make the mistakes, and like for instance, I think I made the face a little too small, so I'm going to bring it down a little bit more. Make his face bigger there. And then I'm going to have one hand here, then his arm will come up like that, and this is where the hand's going to be. And then another hand here, and then the arm comes up kind of like that. So we don't have to trace over this exactly. We are going to fix it as we go. And this this is a pretty complicated figure, right? There's a lot of detail in this.
Yeah.
So what part do you think we should start with first?
I don't know.
How about the eyes? How about we go with the
Okay.
eyes, and then we could kind of like build up around there. Okay, so let's try this. So he's got this really scowling face and these evil eyes. So I'm going to do like a couple slanted curved lines that go down like that. And then I'm going to do the actual eye sockets a little in. I'm going to leave some of the lines here, so I'm not going to go all the way to the edge. I'm going to do like that so you can see that the eye sockets are not as big. Because this brow here is going to curve up kind of like that. We want to save some room in the middle because he's got like a jewel thing where he shoots out mental blasts in the center here. And then this part over here is going to curve up like that. And you don't have to attach the lines. Sometimes it's cool if you don't. Makes a nice little effect. We're going to give some lower part of the eyelids here. We're just basically duplicating that curved shape. He's got a lot of wrinkles. He's got a very tiny nose. So the first thing we're going to do right here where it curves in, we're going to do like two little curves like that. Basically like little C shapes. And then we're going to do his nostrils, one like that. And these are even like more like C shapes and backward C shapes. And then underneath those, we're going to do, it's going to come down and then up. It gives it that wrinkled nose look. Okay. I'm going to do a couple of wrinkles underneath this eye here. I'm going to do one there and one like that. And then another one over here. And then we're going to draw this little line under his lip where it kind of curves down and then up. And then we're going to draw the mouth. We're going to do the top part first. And what we'll do is this. We'll basically like do this shape right there. This is going to be part of his upper lip. And then we're going to have part of it come down like this. And then part of it like that. And then the mouth is going to come down and up, and then down and up again, like that. He's got a good mad face. So now we're going to do the detail for the upper lip, and it's going to come out of this top line, and it's going to start out thin and get a little thicker. So see how it gets like that? And then it's going to come down and then up, and then it's going to go down and get really thin again into there. And then we're going to do kind of the same thing but in reverse here, where it's like that, and then it's going to get a little thin right there, and then come down. So now he's got some lips. Okay, and we're going to draw some teeth. So right here in the center, we'll draw 2 lines, and that's where the first teeth will be. And of course he's pretty hideous looking, so the teeth don't have to be perfect. I'm going to draw another set of teeth here. And then he's got some canines, which are a little pointier, sharper teeth. And then another set there. And then at the bottom we're going to do the same thing, except we're not going to see as much of the teeth. They're going to be a little thinner. They're going to be hiding behind his lip here. Good job.
Very good.
Thank you, thank you. Now we're going to do a little insinuation of the tongue just by adding like a curve there, and then a curve that goes up here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of the thicker markers, and I'm just going to color in this part here. And this part here. There we go. Gives it some shadow. M.O.D.O.K. Mental, mobile, mechanized organism designed only for killing. It's probably not a good, appropriate thing to draw for kids, is it? I apologize. But hey, it's a Marvel character, you know, there's a lot of craziness involved in these characters. Okay, so next up, we're going to draw more of these wrinkles coming out of the nose here. So right here where the nostril is, what should I do? I'm going to come out. Whoop, make sure my marker is working. Uh-oh. Did I run out of marker? There we go. It's going to come down like a cheek and then curve down like around that. So it gets a little wavy. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. The good thing about drawing this character is he's so ugly that even if you make a mistake, you can't really go wrong. So we're going to add like the cheekbones here. So like kind of about where the eyes start, we're just going to kind of like have some cheeks come out like that. And then from there, we'll leave a little bit of space and we'll leave like a little wrinkle there. I didn't have enough room on this side. But there. So then we're going to go up to this part of the cheek and we're going to create a little bit of the jaw that comes down. And this is kind of like where the head piece will come down. Like that. And then it's going to come down and then up. And then connect those. Now I'm going to add some more wrinkles. I'm going to, by the mouth here, I'm going to add another wrinkle here, another wrinkle here, And then I'm going to kind of extend that wrinkle underneath the mouth. Kind of like that. I'm going to add some more wrinkles under the eyes here where it kind of goes like that. And then the same thing here. And then this part where the cheekbones are, we're going to kind of bring it up at a curve here. And then there. Someone's knocking at the door. I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back. Phew. I'm going to add a couple more wrinkles like right here and right there. And then we'll get into this headpiece tiara part. So we're going to draw 2 lines that come down at an angle here and here, almost like the same with the wrinkles. Sorry, I'm out of breath from running downstairs. Then we're going to draw a circle, and there's going to be another circle within this one, so we want to make sure that we draw it big enough. And then we're going to draw the smaller circle in the center there. And then this is kind of like a rectangle, but it's going to have curved edges, corners, instead of square ones or 90-degree angles. So I curved it up there. Kayla is observing today, and this will connect these. And then we're going to kind of duplicate that same shape. We're going to start with like a thin, not an outline, but an inner line. And then one more. All right. And then he's got like a curved shape up here. It goes like that. Looking good, looking good. Okay, then there's some details here. So we're going to start with, let's see the best way to do this. Okay. We're just going to do 2 horizontal lines, and they're kind of going to be curving around the head, but not a lot. So you could just draw them straight, but if there's a slight curve, that's fine as well. So then there's going to be another shape that comes here and here, and then it comes out like that. And it could go a little taller than the other band. And then this is going to be more of a square shape. It's not going to be as rectangular. But then when we come up this way, we're going to leave some space in the middle again, because there's going to be a little detail that connects there. And then we're going to do the main band that comes up like right about there. And then we're going to do another square, and we're going to leave a space in the middle, and it's going to come up like that. And then what we're going to do is, where this first space is here, we're going to draw a circle right there. And then we're going to do 2 horizontal lines that connect like that. And then if you have some extra space, you can just close up that space. And then he has like these zigzag lines right here. So we're going to go up, down, and we're going to do that twice. So it creates that shape right there. And then we're basically going to do the same thing over here, where we do 2 slightly curved horizontal lines, like so. we're going to come down, we're going to leave a little bit of space and make a curve there. Bring those lines down, leave a little space in the center. Bring the other horizontal lines that way. 2 lines like that with some space in the center. And there. And then this is where the circle will be, right here. This one where it has that little half circle in there, and then the horizontal lines that come around like that. And I'm going to connect these. And then I'm going to do the zigzag lines, which is basically like an M. And like that. Phew! Lots of detail, right?
Yeah.
So that's going to give me a little bit of free space up here. I'm going to kind of extend these lines and kind of add some more wrinkles right there. Okay. Oh, M.O.D.O.K is a complicated character. I wouldn't want to have to draw him every month.
No.
Alrighty. So we're going to leave a little bit of room, and we're going to do the arms because there's a lot of overlapping shapes here. So we want to make sure we get the hands. So we have kind of like our space for our hand. I could see that your hand got covered up by here, so you may want to move it down here, right?
Okay.
So I'm going to start by doing like a line like this, and then the thumb that comes up like that.
So like right here?
Yeah, you want to give yourself enough space. That's a good starting point.
Dang it, my thing's running out of ink.
Is it running out of ink? I'll get you a new pen. Let's see if you like thin markers, right?
Yeah.
Let's see if this one works better for you.
Okay.
Better?
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay, distracted here. So now another finger that's going to come up like that. That would be the pointer finger. Here's the middle finger. Okay, so then the ring finger, and then the pinky finger here. And now we're going to bring that around like a curve. And now we're going to have some overlapping shapes where this is the forearm will curve up and then down. Remember, it always gets a little skinnier at the wrist, so it comes out, up, and then down. Okay, then we're going to do another curved shape like that. Good. Then another overlapping shape here. And then one more overlapping shape that starts out kind of like thin, gets thick, and this is where his like arm is coming out of, almost like a piece of armor. Like that almost looks like a crescent moon if you turn it. Okay, now we're going to add just some details for the glove. So we're going to connect that, and then we're going to do the same thing where it starts out thin, gets a little thicker, and then comes like that. And then right around the knuckles, we're going to just add some circular shapes. Almost like infinity stones there. All right, excellent. Now we're going to do the other hand that is holding the joystick that he controls. And we're going to start with like a curved shape like that, almost like a little S shape.
Just like here?
Make sure you give yourself enough room. So probably like, yeah, like right here.
Like right there?
Yeah, that's fine. And then we're going to do like a rectangular shape with like a curved angles. This will be the top of the joystick. I'm going to do another shape in there. Okay. Now the hands are folding around, so this is technically the thumb, and then the other fingers are coming out over here, and they're going to overlap them. So 1, and then do another one, 2, and then do another one, 3, and then do another one, 4, and that'll come up. And this is just a very basic way of doing it. And we could add like a little line here if we want. And then he's got the round knuckles right there that we can add. And then the thumb, oh, I kind of messed up here. The thumb would come around like that. And then the arm again would start out thin. It would come up around like so. Ooh, I really don't like this hand, what I did here. This should have come down. Oh well.
What?
I don't like the way I did this hand here. I really messed it up from the perspective. Okay, so, and that's okay. Make mistakes, have fun, we learn from them. I'm going to do a little line here to show that this is the thumb coming up, and just add a little line there. I may fix it when I do some thicker markers later. I'll show you how we can fix that up. Okay, then we're going to do the other curved line for the arm. And then another one. And then we're going to do where the line comes out of it, gets thicker, and then it gets thinner again. And not bad, they kind of line up. Okay, so then we're going to add a little bit of detail here where this part of the glove overlaps like that. Does he have any other details? I guess he has like details here where we can add a line here. And I'm going to add that same curved shape on this side like that. All right, this is a pretty detailed drawing. Thanks for drawing with us. We really appreciate it. All right, so now we're going to draw some more of the body armor, and it's going to come out at an angle here, and then an angle here. And it basically curves upward and then goes about there. We want to make sure that there's space there. Okay. And then what's going to happen is we're going to do another line that comes up and then connects at an angle there. And I left a little bit of space there on purpose. So we're going to do this line that comes down like that. And comes down like that. Okay, and then he's got these 3 little curved rectangles that come out kind of like this. And then this line is behind them like that. 1, 2. I kind of messed up here. Oh well. This is a crazy design, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good. You did it better than I did. Excellent. So then there's like this little triangle shape that's here and there. And then I'm going to add a little line here at this little point where this triangle hit, like where it angles up. It's just a little detail. Okay, and now we're going to add his hair. So in the toy, his hair is pretty flat, but I added like a couple wavy hair lines there. Just, you know, because he's flying around chasing Captain America, so I don't know if he has gel in his hair or not.
Who knows?
Who knows? Or if it's even really hair.
Yeah, maybe it's a toupee.
Maybe it's a toupee. Yours is coming out really nice.
Thanks.
Okay, so now we're going to go with our markers, and we're just going to do some hairline, some quick. And I'm going to do that from the top, and then I'm going to leave some space, or from the bottom, and then I'm going to leave some space, and I'm going to do it from the top as well. And this will just give the sense of hair. What do you think, Kayla? Is it coming out okay? Thanks. He gave me the thumbs up. I appreciate that. So we like doing these detailed drawings for you, a little something different than what might be online from other awesome artists. And I know these videos tend to be a little bit longer, but hopefully you're enjoying them. Good job. Okay. So now within this, underneath this chin here, there is an oval shape, and I'm going to draw a big one first because then there's another one inside of that. And I'm going to do that shape again, leaving a little bit of an outline. Okay. And then they have these lines like this, and they could be any form that you want. I think it's just they probably move while his vital signs or his energy level. I don't know. Or if it's just a design and it's always the same. I don't remember. I think it may be his voice box, or I'm not sure. I forget.
Oh boy.
You could only retain so much knowledge about all these characters before you start to forget things. So we're going to draw a couple of circles on either side. When I was a kid, I used to have all this stuff memorized, and now not so much. I'm more consumed with school schedules and other music lesson schedules. And so I drew those two vertical lines there. Then we're going to connect them at a slight curve. And then what we're going to do is where this line comes down, we're going to come around and we'll connect that like so. Yep. And you may not be able to see the whole line. That's fine. It'll be behind everything. Okay, we're going to finish his joystick that comes down underneath his hand, kind of like that. And that's got a couple curved lines. And then a round shape here. And then it kind of comes out this way, curves, and then it's connected to another circle. And we could draw a couple lines like that. Okay. So the next thing is we will draw a vertical line here. A short horizontal line like that. And then a curved shape like this. And then a vertical shape like that. And then we'll connect it. Like, well, we can't really connect it because it's behind, but that gives you an idea. And this is part of his control box, so we're going to draw another circle here. Put a little circle inside of it. He's got like this little horizontal line that comes down, and then it's got some weird shapes like that. It's just some design elements. You could kind of like play with it, make it your own. Then there's another rectangular box here, like so. Then there's another line that comes down here. And then it's going to come at an angle there. Horizontal line there. And then it's basically duplicating the shape. And then it comes up to here, and we will curve it in at an angle there. And right here, where this line is, where it comes down like this,
Yeah.
we're going to do a line that goes like that. And then there's some lines that come down at an angle like so. Tough stuff. You're doing a great job. Great job, great job. Okay, so we're going to basically copy that same thing on this side. So right about here, actually it's going to be tough to keep it the exact same. So let's do this. It's going to come out at an angle there. Horizontal line that comes down about there. And then a curve shape. And a horizontal shape. And then it's going to go at an angle upwards. And then a vertical line that goes up under the hand. And then right here where it connects, we're going to have that line come up like that. And then right here where this line comes down, we're going to put a horizontal line there. We should have done that over here. So right here, I'm just going to add another little line like that, if you can fit it in. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to duplicate this shape on the inside where we have the horizontal line go down, and it's basically creating like an outline shape, like so. But this side doesn't have the joystick, so it's going to have some other little control panel details, like two circles here, and then they kind of connect like that. And I think there's another little black circle right there. Another circle above that. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 rectangles here. 1, 2, 3. And if you can't fit them in, that's okay. Draw another horizontal line here. It comes down, and this is the one that we drew on the other side that kind of has those little ins and outs. And then one more circle like that. You know Kirby designed this one.
Yeah.
It's got such a weird. So I put 1, 2, 3, 4 lines here, and I'm going to do the same thing here if I could fit them. There we go. All right, now we get to draw his stubby little legs, and we're going to kind of do that shape there. Then he's got a knee pad, so we're going to draw a curved line there, and then it's going to kind of curve down and then up. And then behind that, over here, we're going to do a curve shape there that kind of curves down an angle there. I'm going to make this go a little lower. And then we're going to do a shape like that. And then it's going to get, and then we're going to do his foot, and the foot's going to get thicker, like that. I don't even know why they gave him legs.
Yeah.
You can't use them. Okay, so I'm gonna connect this line like that. I'm going to add a little curve shape for the shoe there, and then he's got some lines in his costume that kind of go like that, and then down there's 2. Good job. And he's got the sole of his shoe or boot that kind of curves like that. And then he's got another curve here, here. And then the same thing with this leg. We're going to do some curves like this and this. Good job. And then he's got where his leg is coming out of this circular part in the armor that goes like that. Alright, so same thing on this side, where we're going to draw this top leg part, kind of like that. Then we're going to draw this shape for the part of the knee, boot that covers the knee, and then it's going to come down and up. Good job. You may want to bring this part down just a little bit more, or curves into it a little bit more. And then we're going to draw the second part of the leg that curves down. It gets thinner at the bottom, like so. And then his foot, it comes out. And my two legs look a little different, but that's okay. He's probably kicking them and flailing all about, mad that Captain America defeated him once again. So I put a little line there. I'm going to do the sole of his boot first. I'm going to try to copy this as much as possible. I'm going to do these two lines here. And then I'm going to do this line there. The curve shapes really help give it a bit of definition too. So by curving the lines, it gives it form. So it just doesn't look like they're flat legs. So then we have another line here, and another line under there. And then the same thing up here where we add two curved lines. Now if you want to get really detailed, you can add like inside of this knee pad here, I can add a little inside line just to give it a little detail. Okay, and then we need this armor part around this leg, which I forgot to do on this side. We're getting there. We're almost done with the drawing. So we're just going to add a little line here if you have the space. If it touches, then no big deal. And then it's going to kind of curve like so. Then we're going to draw another line underneath that. And then two little lines at an angle there. And we'll connect those. And then we're going to do another one where it kind of comes down like that. And then curves again. Now I'm going to add some lines that come at in the center one is going to be kind of like straight down, and then the two lines on the side of it will be at an angle. Good. And then in between, or on either side of these two lines on this one, we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to do two lines like that. And we're going to do some thinner ones here. And this is all just part of the design. Okay, we're getting there. We're going to go back up here for a minute. We're going to add some of the details in the armor. We're going to go like that, curved horizontal line. And then there's going to be two vertical lines that come down on either side. This line will go right about there, and then it'll go up, and then it'll go across, and then down again, across again, up again, across again, down again, across. Okay, then we're going to do a line in the center there. And then there's going to be two angular lines that come up on either side of it. And then these lines will come like that. And then it's going to come down at an angle. And then out at an angle just a little bit, like so. And then we'll connect those. And another horizontal line here. And then that comes down on either side at an angle. And then across. Alright, I'm going to add some fire coming from his little propulsion device here. So I'm going to come at a circular shape here. It curves down like a big question mark. Then I'm going to add some pointy flame lines like that. And then where it's hitting the ground, kind of like the toy, I'm going to do some shapes like the blast. Just coming up like that. You can make yours as big as you want. I don't have much room at the bottom of my page, so I'm going to end it just like that. And that is my M.O.D.O.K. I'm going to take my eraser, get rid of some of these pencil marks. Gently, hopefully don't rip my paper. I'm sorry. I bumped you. Alright. Good job.
Yeah.
This was complicated. There's a lot of overlapping lines. There's a lot of weird shapes. He's somewhat symmetrical in some parts and asymmetrical in other parts. And yeah, not an easy thing to do, going pretty much straight to marker. You're like, don't wrinkle my drawing, Dad. I know what you're thinking. Alright. That's good enough. The crayons will go over that. We're going to color it. We have most of our colors laid out here. And hopefully you'll color with us. I'm going to start by doing the color of his skin, which is basically these pale colors here. I have two different versions. I'm not going to color in the lips yet, just the face. So what do you think about M.O.D.O.K?
I don't know.
Do you like this figure?
Yeah.
Yeah. How does it rank in all of our Marvel Legends figures here?
It's definitely in the top 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because of all the detail and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Hasbro did a nice job on this. Unlike a lot of our videos, this figure is actually somewhat new. So you can still go out and get it if you want a really cool bad guy to battle your superheroes. Definitely recommend this. Hopefully he makes an appearance in one of the movies at some point and not just on that crazy cartoon. Alright. I'm going to see how this color... I'm going to add some of this darker color in here for some of the wrinkles. And then I may actually go in with a little red too. Love blending the colors. It's a lot of fun. If he was going to appear in a movie, who do you think he should be the bad guy for?
Captain America.
Yeah, I'd love to see another Captain America movie. Well, I guess they're making one with Cap Falcon, with Sam. That'll be cool.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him and Steve Rogers together, battling like M.O.D.O.K or AIM or the Serpent Society. And I'm going to add a little bit of this pink in here so it makes them look a little crazier.
Of course, they should make a Batman movie with Condiment Man in it.
Condiment Man.
Yeah.
I know you have that Lego figure. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Alright, now for the lips, I'm gonna. This pink is too pink.
Condiment Man was a bad guy in a Batman animated series episode.
He was?
Yeah.
I don't remember that one. So I used the pink, this pink here, and then I went over it with this darker color here. I'm going to do the same thing for the top of the lip. I think this worked out well, blending these colors. So then I blended this in with it. Oop. That looks nice. Alright, maybe a little bit more redder color here. Make them look even crazier. I don't think M.O.D.O.K can be happy. Not looking like this.
No.
And again, time restrictions on, we can't make these videos 4 hours long, unfortunately. And if we sped them up, you wouldn't be able to follow along and learn anything. So we do what we can. Hopefully you're enjoying the video. Please make sure to subscribe and click the like buttons.
Hey, there's time restrictions?
No, but what I mean is, like, nobody's going to watch like an 8-hour video of us drawing M.O.D.O.K, you know what I mean?
Yeah, probably.
So I'm going to use this purple, and I'm going to do all the purples now. You know what would be cool if we can figure out how to do it is if we live streamed it and like people can chat with us while we're drawing.
That would be cool.
Maybe we could figure out a way to do that at some point. I'm going to use this purple, but I'm going to color lightly with it. I'm not going to press down too hard. You think this is one of the most complicated ones we've done?
Yeah.
And let me see this pink. I'm going to do pink first on the inside of this head glass, and then I'm going to add red. Okay, I'm going to do a light purple first. Are these different colors? Yeah. And then I'm going to do dark purple for the rest. This is more of like a plum. Somebody's sawing or doing something outside, huh?
Yeah.
That's what happens. You get all kinds of sounds when you don't have a professional studio. Oh, I just made a mistake. I colored over this, or it should be gold here. That's okay. So a new school year is starting for everybody. If your teachers would like us to have some requests. If you have any requests for things that you're drawing in class and you want help, please make sure to contact us.
Purple.
Yeah. The crayons are. Where did the crayons go? Yeah, you can take that. I'll find another one.
Okay.
I know we have more purple. If you're a teacher and you want to have us do some exclusive drawings for you, we have a great deal on Patreon. You can become a patron of the channel, and we will create exclusive video content for your class. I am also going to be doing drawing lessons for students. Everything's virtual at the moment. Obviously, everybody lives all around the world, so if you would like some private drawing lessons or group drawing lessons with a very small class, you can become a patron and get those. All right, the legs. But becoming a patron is a great way to support the channel. You could even just pledge $1 a month and you get some pretty cool stuff. Or you can pledge more if you like. The videos take a lot of time to produce, as well as art supplies, and time is money, and editing everything. So we would get a lot more of these videos done if I just did this full time, which we would love to do. We're also working on Punk Taco 2 still, which is almost done. If you don't have a copy of the first Punk Taco, please check that out. You can get it from us directly on punktaco.com or on Amazon. I know, this is like a long commercial, right?
Yep.
It's hard for me to talk and draw at the same time, so I know you're very focused and don't talk a lot while you're drawing. I'm going to use this dark marker to color in this part, or the thick marker. And this is green. His hair is brown. I'm going to use some of this lighter brown in the center. Wouldn't it be nice to have a professional studio where we could film these videos in? And
Yeah.
yeah, that would be cool. But this is my studio where I work, and the kids do their Legos, and lots of playing involved in this room. Wish we had a bigger table so all three of us could draw at the same time and not get too crowded, but both of you guys are getting so big, it's hard to have both of you at the table at the same time.
I know. I'm 10.
You're 10 now, that's right. Big boy. Kale is hanging out with us, being patient while we do this. Thank you. There you go. Alright, I'm going to go in with yellow first, and then I'm going to I'm going to do my little red circles here first. So I'll color over them. And everything else is, at least for the toy, is this orangish gold color. So to keep it simple, we're just going to follow along with that. I may add some other colors. Maybe for the Patreon we can include some of these drawings. Maybe people will want my silly little drawings, if you guys would like that. There is a Patreon. Oh, this should be purple. This thumb here. There is one Patreon tier where you can get original artwork from me. I will do a custom 11 by 17 illustration for you in black and white, and that's a great deal. I don't do those very often for people. don't have a lot of time to do this. Now I'm going to go in with the orange. Let's see, do I have two different oranges? I have a lighter orange and a darker orange.
I wonder if the camera is still recording.
Hopefully. Let's check. Yep, the camera's still recording. Whew.
Okay.
Not like our old camera that used to die out on us 10 minutes in and we wouldn't have any video.
Oh yeah, that was annoying.
The good old days, right? When I had to keep checking and restarting.
That was weird.
That was because we had a very old camera that would die. But you can still watch those videos. They're still fun. That was weird, huh? So I did it in yellow first. Now I'm doing it in this lighter orange. And then I'm going to add a darker orange over this in certain spots. Have the golden color that we would need for this, but this will do. So you can see I'm kind of like outlining some of these shapes in the darker orange to give it a shadow feel. So we haven't seen the M.O.D.O.K show. If any of you have seen it and you like it, let us know. I don't know if it's appropriate for kids. I think when I saw the commercial there was some inappropriate language possibly for kids. I'm not quite sure. Maybe it'll be funny when you're older. But kind of looked like claymation, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do the same thing with the fire here, except I'm going to add more red to it. Color in yellow first. I'm going to leave some white in the center, so it's like a really hot blast. You know what we should do is the way we design these drawings, we should do them where you could put them all together so it's like one big drawing. Like have him here and then Captain America coming at him or something.
That'd be hard though.
It would be a little bit more time consuming and we'd have to plan it out a little bit better.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to add some of this orange to this blast. Yeah, we don't have a lot of time between schoolwork and everything else to devote to this, but we try to do what we can when we can. Hopefully everybody's enjoying it. Oh, thank you so much. Even though this is a challenging one, I think I had a lot of fun drawing it.
Yeah.
Where's the red? That's the lighter orange, and then here's the darker one.
I think because M.O.D.O.K is hungry.
Is he? How come? Is he skinny? No, I think he came out great. What else shall I add to the? Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to color in the tongue here. I'm gonna color in the tongue red. I think I'm gonna add some color to the eyes a little bit.
Tastes like Sharpie. It smells like Sharpie.
Smells like Sharpie. Well, we did color with Sharpie, or we did draw with Sharpie. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go in with my Sharpie here. I'm gonna add a little bolder lines underneath here. That'll make the eyes really pop out like that. copying me, are you?
Mm.
Looks cool, right? When you make the eyes pop out like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the same thing over here while I add just a little bit of dark or thicker lines. Gives it more like his face is really inside this armor with the thick and thin lines. And I'm gonna do the same thing here. I go from thick to thin. Now, see, I could pick away at this stuff all day, and I'm gonna fix this part, which I absolutely messed up on. Or I'll try to. Or I add some black there. Since his arm is popping out, I'll add some thicker lines. Like that. Not perfect. I really messed up that thumb and finger, but that's okay. Do the same thing here where this arm is popping out at us. Give it a little 3D effect. And then I'll do the same thing with the leg here. Where I go from the thin line to the thick line. Oh, looks good. I'm surprised you added the thick lines. Usually you like to stay with the thin lines. Looks good. Looks really good. Where's the brown? Fix the hair here. I'm going to add just a little bit of... what color should I use? I guess I'll use this pink. I'll add a little bit of pink into my eyes there. And I'm going to add a little bit of yellow to his teeth. Because I really don't think M.O.D.O.K would brush his teeth.
Yeah, I'm not sure how he would.
Maybe the guys at AIM brush his teeth for him.
Yeah. That'd be pretty nasty.
Yeah.
His head's so big that probably like one tooth is the size of like a toothbrush.
Right.
Yeah.
You gonna color in that fire a little bit more?
Yeah.
Okay. Guess I'll pick away at my guy while you're doing that. The problem is once I start picking away at it, I can't stop. I got markers falling all over the place. It's okay. Don't worry about it unless you need it. So the more you practice, the more you will pick up. You see, I'm just picking away at these little details here and trying to make things pop out. And this just comes from a little bit of experience that I have. But you can follow along and learn how to do it yourself. We love having people draw with us, so thank you. Can't say that enough. So the next Marvel show is...
What if?
What If? That should be fun to watch.
Yeah.
Alright, we done?
Yeah.
And there is M.O.D.O.K, the mental, mobile, mechanized organism designed only for kissing.
Killing.
Oh, killing. That's right. I guess we really wouldn't want to kiss this M.O.D.O.K, would we? Probably not. Yeah. Kind of yucky. All right, everybody. Thank you for drawing with us. We really appreciate it. We'll be back soon with another drawing video. Peace, love,
And art.